Cynthia, let's go.
Here we go now. You shoot him. Hey, take it, Cindy. You got it, buddy. Do it now. Do it now. Here you go, Flint. Oh. That's good.
Hey, Ethan, know what you're doing on the bun, okay?
On, Luca. Yeah, sure.
Let's go, Eamon. Let's go, Fletch. Go, darling. Okay, defence for the London Monarchs across the top. On the left, centre right, it's going to be Archives or Lerner. And I'm happy to follow the right here from Spence. Your shortstop is going to be Franklin. Your Ted Rogers shooty one is going to be McCarthy and third, Trevor and second. And also on third. Steve now is going to be catching, and your pitcher London Monarchs got our first runner on base with a walk-up at the team to himself, and he picked up the pitcher on pitcher. Stole second, and then third on the play from Cheshire, who was at second, going out the ground at 4-3. Teammate over to third base, but after that, as a Fletcher, nice and strength in the arms, pitched strike, getting there, taking out McCarthy, and after that, you're strike three, with the second striker, Fletcher, in the game. 2-hour game here. You have an innings limit as well, and I don't have that to hand, but more than likely in the Summer Cup, all the games we play.
Jump on him.
Hey, that big man, you go.
Every inning.
Hey, you're the man here.
So, either lead or at least get us into the is going to be critical moment.
Hey, let's go now. It's a bit tough.
No idea if anybody's actually managing to pick us up in the street. We're doing our best. Glove, one away.
Hey, go see you.
1 sec. Unlucky. Good piece.
Thing now is going to be the Wolves.
Hey, go see you.
Line.
Yeah, 1 6.
What's that, boss?
Having Fletcher on the deck.
Here we go, Prof.
Good. Hey, see you now.
See what you go.
Hey, go see you.
Pitch comes in.
Good. Get in there now. Hey, you in there now.
Let's go, Buck. Hey, great hitter up there.
In the battle. You good? Here we go now. Here we go.
Yeah, baby.
Fight. Yeah, boy.
Scored.
Hey, you're in control now, buddy. You're in control.
Good hitter.
Hey, great hitter up there.
Good eye.
Skins off the glove of
That's it.
catcher.
Decent hitter.
The backstop.
Hey,
Wolves will need to be aware of this backstop.
Hey, Shinyeri, go.
At least double, if not triple the distance behind the plate.
Good.
Scottish Diamonds.
Good fight. Hey, great at bat. Good at
Three and one.
Bow back. Let's go. Go, man. Let's go. Hey, go, go.
Foul off there.
That baby.
Hey, good AB.
There you go. There you go, Shinny. Here you go.
Nice.
Stand back, Shinyeri. Let's go.
Stay within yourself, Shin. Stay within yourself.
Close the gauge back up. Back here. Good.
Here we go, Shinny.
In.
Hey, let's go.
Grinder goes back onto the mound as well.
Hey, good cut,
Technical
Shin.
off the ground. 1-3 there.
Good work. Way to make it work, Shinny.
Towards the mound.
Fletch.
after a bounce
Hey, do
this
something
time.
better.
Hey, look, be ready if he gets on, yeah?
Also over the Wilson at first
Yeah,
base.
buddy.
There you go, Fletch.
You goddamn stormtrooper with the armor on. Let's go.
You do you now, you do you.
Can't leave it back. There we go. Good pass, 2 away. Evan Fletcher.
Yeah, baby.
Opposite of the picture now.
Hey, now.
Easter.
Let's go, Fletch. Go, Fletch. We go, Fletch. Good idea. Yeah, baby. Work. Attaboy.
Go for the ball.
Hey, way to get one hit.
Let it go, boy. Let's go, boy. All right, Ethan. Come on.
Let's go,
Lawson, you got it, buddy.
Go, Pete.
Go, Ethan.
Hey, I got it.
Hey, hold. Here we go. That's your spot, Luke.
Anyway.
Hey,
Line star drops in center left field. Catches up forward through the combination. So, the Monarchs, it's 4 batters heading up, 1 getting on to base. So the Monarchs pick them a walk. Shortstop is Rosario Utero distributing on the special bases. Right there, third base row at second, Gardner first. Catching is Hinson Lai.
talking.
Hey now. There you go, Fletch. Good idea. Good idea.
I like it. I like it.
Hey, Sam, let's do the shots here. Brilliant. Move. I didn't do it. Yeah, he's here, man. Yep. Attaboy, attaboy.
Swing miss there.
Let's go, Sam.
Big beers.
You have to wait for 2 innings to come around. Depends on the punishment. You have to wait for 2 innings to come around. I've got one severe one, so.
Welcome everybody to audio presentation.
Attaboy! Attaboy!
Here. Perfect. I think you picked up and commentary made it brief so that you can do. And then you've already heard everything that we're going to do. So here. Good idea, good idea, good idea.
Buddy.
On the way to the London Monarchs, who will be the visitor for this game.
Oh, yeah, he's out. Yes, sir!
Back, let's go. Keep it tight now, boys. Keep it tight now. Tight.
Walk issued for the first batter in the top of the first inning, but since then everything has come off the arm of Avon Fletcher. Currently 4 up, 4 down, 2 strikeouts to close out the top of the first, 2 strikeouts on the first and second batters here at the top of the second. Puts another strike in there as well. Fletcher right now dominating the mound. Not one comes in. Transforms to not 2.
Ride it, boy. Ride it.
Trust it. Here we go.
Fletcher looking for a 3 up, 3 down. And it's a check swing. Didn't go. Check with the first base umpire. Count goes 1 and 2.
Everything right, boys. Everything right now. Nice and ready. Early low.
And that comes in there, comes in high. Count goes high. And equal at 2 and 2. Reuben now working himself back into the game. Still needs to make the contact. Still needs to get the ball in. There's contact. It goes high and it goes long. It's going out in left field. And the catch there comfortably made by Peter Rowe coming back from second base for the Scotland Werewolves. It's a 3 up, 3 down. Fly out going there and caught in the outfield from second base. Peter Rowe put up Grebe now. So no runs, no hits, no errors on the board for the London Monarchs. None left on base as well. Scottish Werewolves just keeping as many duck eggs as they can on the board. Second base Peter Rowe making the catch there. And he's going to be first up to bat in the bottom of the second. It's Rowe, Gardner, and Del Rosario. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3. And you come back for the bottom of the second.
heavy thing fast ball, you'll see it early, it's loopy, fast ball. Yeah, and the fast ball's just flat. Alright? Nothing's going to beat you. Hey. Good chance to get a three from off me. You can live there. He's got nothing to beat you. Don't worry about that shit. I need you there.
I think the overall summary of that meeting, I'm pretty sure Ewan wants you to get on. That's the goal here. Let's go, Pete! I think we've cracked the code.
Let's go, Pete. You might.
On the day.
Welcome back as we go into the bottom of the second, and we open up with a strike. Peter Rowe, Paul Gardner, Del Rosario. Miguel Del Rosario is going to be your 1, 2, 3 for Scotland Werewolves. And
let's go then. Attack anything close here. Great take.
one ball comes in there. Batista remaining on the mound for the London Monarchs. Now the ball comes in.
You do you, Pete. You do you. Time, Peter. Win the battle, bud.
Down there, smartly hit onto the ground, picked up, second base, throws that down first in time. One away. 4-3 on the board. For those of you keeping your paperwork right at home, Paul Gardner steps in now. Both teams looking to get through the opening pitchers. Batista relying more on the defense. Werewolves relying mostly on Fletcher's arm. First pitch comes in to Paul Gardner. Lets that go under the box for ball one.
Back hit, Gardy. Back hit, back hit, back hit.
And count goes equal low, 1-1. One is bounced off and along the ground and foul.
Stay within yourself. Stay within yourself, Gardy. Stay within yourself, Gardy.
Paul Gardner. He's played at the Summer Cup before for Scotland. Most of the team here, veterans of the BBF Summer Cup from the Werewolves. And Gardner goes up, it bounces over the third baseman's head, taking a wicked bounce off the ground. Paul Gardner gets himself up on a first base, and we got ourselves a base runner for the Werewolves. Fast grounder along towards third base. Looks like it was going to be a comfortable catch from McCarthy and a throw across the diamond, but instead bounced off the ground, sent it about 10-15 feet in the air and over into the shallow left outfield, and that's enough distance from the Monarchs defense to put Paul Gardner on base, and the Werewolves have a runner. Pick off attempt there. Fast throw, Gardner staying close to the bag. He's aware of the potential. Miguel Del Rosario is in the box. Watches that strike, goes past him there.
Let it come to you, Mickey. Let it come to you.
Werewolves still to reach second base in the game. Strike comes down there. It's not going to be on that one. It's one away so far. Peter Rowe opening. Rosario betting right-handed pickup attempt is made once more. Gardner again, alert to the possibility. Smartly back in time. Nick Willoughby on deck for the Werewolves. And that comes in high and inside. Del Rosario ducking out the way. Momentum taking him out of the box.
Get handsy now, get handsy. Go get handsy.
Back inside now. Bat steadies up. Bat stays on the shoulder. Ball is called.
Here we go now.
And a little practice by the knees. That comes back up into the shoulder, and it comes hard swing. And that's going to be the called strike 3 there, looking for the power and connection. Power was there. Connection missing. Paul Gardner stays out there on first base. It's the first strikeout for the Monarchs. Batista. It's 2 away now for the Monarchs. Monarchs have put away 2 of the Werewolves. Werewolves have runner at first base in Paul Gardner. Nick Willoughby receiving the pitch. Batista gives the pitch. It's low but good. Strike 1.
Back hip, Nick, back hip.
Pitch in once more. Count goes equal low. 1-1. Gardner staying close to first base. Monarchs defense. They just pushed themselves back a little bit, expecting power here. Gardner goes for a couple of feet. Willoughby takes a hefty swing and
Back hip, Nick, back
no
hip,
contact
back
made
hip,
with the
back
ball,
hip.
so strike comes in there. Pitch in, and that hits hard, bounces off the plate. It's going to be the wild pitch into the backstop. And the distance here is much longer than most of the Scottish diamonds that the Werewolves players are familiar with, but there's enough distance there. So, wild pitch. Paul Gardner goes into scoring position.
Back hip. Alright, release this shit. Yeah, baby.
Comes in for a ball there.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Count goes full. And it's a walk issued after the full count. Runners in first and second now. We hit number 9.
You be you, Don. You be you now.
Donning. And we open up with the strike. It goes 0-1. It's 2 away for the Werewolves. 2 runners on at first and second. No score from either teams as yet here in the bottom of the second. And that one goes in high, so count goes equal low, 1-1. And there's a pickup attempt up at second base. Paul Gardner is attracting those, giving himself close. I suspect that the playbook that the Monarchs have just out Gardner is likely pick-off attempt. Attempter? Pick-off attempt, attempter? Yeah, let's go with that. Wind here at Farnham is the slightest breeze in the world. Otherwise it's still 21 degrees. Climbing up to 22 around lunchtime.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And we've got an equal high count. Runners first on second, 2 away. And goes for the high swing, and it's strike 3. Side retired. Nobody's on the board as yet. No runs yet with the Werewolves in that one. Pick up another hit from Gardner. 2 hits into the game so far. No errors charged to the Monarchs, and 2 left on base. And that there, through 2. Still to see a score going up on the board. Ewan Spence here. Looking over the sunny, just a few clouds in the sky in Farnham. Pretty.
Very happy to wait for you to sort that out. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, it hurts.
Has he forgotten his safe word?
Are you okay with 4?
Yeah, it's fine. Or at least 70 minutes.
Hey, let's go, Rinse.
Yeah.
2 more.
Oh man, you're so prepared.
Steve, if you've got your phone on, did you check your YouTube?
Yeah.
You should have on your YouTube.
1.
Oh, awesome. Sweet. So if you get a minute, you could just run a loop through check just coming off my kit, see if we are doing it.
Yeah.
Caption these, you know that.
You, one problem at a time.
Oh, come on, I've fixed everything already. No, one at a time.
Do the next problem.
Yeah.
Keep talking, boys. Keep talking.
Yeah, bro.
All those lines.
5, 4, 3. Welcome back. It's top of the 3rd here at Farnham in the BBF Summer Cup. Navin Fletcher pitches into Fenton, be followed by Franklin and back to the top of the order of Batista here at the top of the 4th. The 4th? 1st and 4th. It's far a long way from that one. Top of the 3rd. Fletcher's arm has been delivering everything that's almost everything that's been needed so far. 4 strikeouts in the game. It's early here. My voice is still warped. My brain is even further behind it as well. But we'll do our best to keep you up to date with everything that is going through.
Learn from it, Fletch. Learn from it.
And what given there? Although to be fair, I'm looking down at the bit of paper there, so we'll call it a walk. I might have missed something else. But Fenton, nevertheless, if we just look at the game conditions, pops up to first.
Here we go, Fletch.
There's a spare microphone and Chris Deacon is hovering, and I'm very, very threatening to give him one. It's too early for that just now, Chris. Maybe later. Chris Deacon being term organised. The pickoff attempt over at first is not in time. Fenton stays there comfortably. And steal attempt goes up to second base. Throw over. And the steal's being given. Fenton up in a scoring position. Runner up at second, bottom of the order, Franklin here for the London Monarchs. Lets that one goes past for a ball.
What are you going to do with it now?
And there's another walk there given Franklin, which is second on base for the London Monarchs. Top of the order now. Pitcher returns.
Top, top, top. Top. Top, Shane, top.
Batista is in. There's first on second. Franklin taking a little bit of a lead up on seconds, decides to capitalize on it. Steal attempt goes down as the ball goes right towards the backstop. 90 feet taken by both of the Monarchs there.
We got it, boys, we got it. It was called a ball. One ball.
Two in scoring positions for the Monarchs here in the top of the third. And that's hit high and hard. It is going to go foul. Werewolves just gather themselves here. 45 minutes to do a game. Pitch comes in. Walk given. Fletcher loads up the bases of that.
We're in control here.
Cheshire comes in.
Hey, talk to him if you need to.
Second time facing Fletcher. Ground out was given as a 4-3 on the first appearance. At that point he had one of his teammates up on second base.
Have a plan here, know what you're doing.
Well, he's got a teammate up on second base now, but he's also got one on first and also got one on third. Bases loaded, no outs. Strike one comes down there. Both teams still to score. Pitch comes in there as well. Count goes equal low, 1-1. And as well as this being the opening group game for both of these teams, thanks to a rain delay back a few months ago, this has also been decided that this will be the final game of the London tournament, where the Monarchs took themselves through to face the Werewolves in a weekend of inclement to quite wicked weather. So the agreement is that this game is also going to serve as the final game of that there. So it's the first game of the Summer Cup. Swinging strike there. Strike two. It's the first game of the Summer Cup, but it's also the last game of the London Cup, and there is a trophy on the line. And the Monarchs, no outs, 3 on base. Will be comfortable with the decision they've got here, and there's a hit by pitch there. Cheshire ducks and turns away from that one. That brings the first run home in Fenton.
Okay, time, Blue.
Everybody else moves up, bases remains loaded. Looking back at the London tournament, the head-to-head record, these teams played themselves against themselves in the opening round robin of that game, and it was one of the few draws. Werewolves 5, Monarchs 5. At the end of that, the Werewolves ended up with a 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss record, and the Monarchs with a 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss, getting through there as well. Why, that's 3. It's 2-1-0. 2-1-0 for the Werewolves. So a draw from the first appearance. Second appearance, rain delay, and this is it here. 1 run on the board. Monarchs are first to score. That comes in low, hits the box though. Strike awarded. Franklin at third base, Batista at second, Cheshire at first, waiting for their teammate McCarthy, who struck out first time facing Fletcher. Sets his wings there, watches it go past for a called strike. Fletcher has the opportunity now to get everything there, and that's fouled off. Bounces over the head, directly up of line the catcher, so it's safely trapped in the glove after the foul bounce. Bases stay loaded. Fletcher pitches in one spot, and it's grounders to bounce. It goes into the glove at first base. But not before 1 run comes home, and nobody's alert. Second one runs in as well. Ball was still live. Franklin brings himself home comfortably. On McCarthy's ground out to first. Batista had already made it over to second, but a bit of slippage there mentally, and Batista decides it's going to come down on the play as well. Put in the second run of that play and the third run of the third inning for the London Monarchs. Gives themselves a 3-0 lead. Stepping now, we have the left fielder James Arthoud. Struck out previously. Nelson on deck, bases remain loaded. Having Fletcher looking to pitch himself. Bases aren't loaded actually, because in that last play Batista brought himself home. Everybody seems to have forgotten Batista if they're wearing tartan today. One away so far, runners at first and second. London Monarchs 3 runs. Werewolves will have their chance to score their first run in the bottom of the third coming up. Fletcher pitches in there, and that's going to be strike out number 5. Having Fletcher 2 away. Dylan Nelson steps in now. And strike 3 there. Fletcher punches out. McCarthy, Arthur, Nelson in order. And before that, opening up with 3 walks, loaded up the bases. Those 3 runners all made it home. So as we come off the top of the third, 3 runs on the board this inning for the London Monarchs to take them to 3. No hits given off that inning. We will wait for the official score to come in. As yet, no errors charged. 2 left on base. And I will be back with the bottom of the third. And a chance for the Scotland Werewolves to chase down that 3-run lead put up by the Monarchs. Clear.
Two more.
Hey, let's be that defensive team for Chuck now. Everybody, let's go, let's go, let's go. Need to win this inning. Well done. Go. Forward. And the crowd goes wild.
Hey now, look, lead us off, baby. Up.
You look nice and patient, buddy.
Okay, Reuben. 5, 4, 3. Top of the order for the Werewolves. Lasky, Lai, and Fletcher. Small hit there, and that rolls and bounces up down the first base line. Got a couple of awkward bounces. And Lasky opens up, getting on base. One at bat, 1 pitch, 1 base runner. Pick-off attempt there. Not in time, Lasky takes that one back. Pitch comes in for a strike. Batista staying on the mound into the 3rd inning for the Monarchs.
Hey, double play.
You're right. It's all right now. What are we going to do with it?
There you go.
Seeing the lie catcher just checking in with our umpire on the location of that one.
Hey, let's go. Gonna go on the pitch.
Back.
Pick-off attempt number 2 goes over.
It shows you're working.
Not in time. Lasky back there, but a little check there from Nelson's glove in case he missed the bag. Ball back in the mound. Ready for Batista. Leaves the mound. Goes towards the plate. Ball given there. And there's the grounder, goes up towards second base, picked up by shortstop, relay to second base, down to first, double play.
Great work, Monarchs.
6-4-3 going through for the Monarchs there.
Good stretch, Dylan. Good stretch. Heads up, Scott. Let's go, Ewan.
2 away there is Evan Fletcher, who singled in the bottom of the first. Pitch comes in there. Fletcher batting right-handed. Base is cleared after that double play from the London Monarchs. Touchy communication as always between catcher and pitcher.
You cut. Here we go now, boys.
Do that again, Charlie. Do that again.
Grief now catching and communicating. Batista listening. Pitch comes in. Into the glove. And straight down out of the glove onto the ground as well. Everything stays in control for that one though.
Let's go, Charlie.
Comes in there for the fourth ball. Fletcher reaches base once more. Reached in the first, now reached in the third. This time from a walk, that time from a signal, but field position wise. Fletcher makes it up to first, and then we have pinch runner coming in. We'll get the number for you shortly.
Thank you. All right, let's go.
It's Batista just questioning some of the situational awareness. I think the pinch runner coming in at first is just unsettled individually. Smart hit comes over, it bounces past first base, goes down right field line. Run goes on, runner comes first, up to second, he's running into third, slide comes down. Cold save. Ethan Dyke, the smart fast liner going down the right field line. Bounces just past after first base and the sand carries on in that. And that gives a chance to pinch runner head right round. We get runners on the corner for Scotland Werewolves.
Great hit, Ethan.
Who's our runner at third base now? Luke. Yeah, you probably picked that up on the microphone. We've got Lasky now at third base. And there's a smart hit. It's going over, caught up by shortstop. And the relay throw goes down to first base in time. So with runners on the corners, Peter Rowe goes into a ground out there. 5-3 there for the third out of the inning. Promising start there for the Scotland Werewolves to catch up on the 3 runs London Monarchs put up, but ultimately nothing put through there. No runs coming off there. 2 hits there though, no errors as we can see, charged to the London Monarchs, and 2 left on base here as we finish the third inning. Go to the top of the fourth, the London Monarchs in control, 3 runs to the good. I'm Ewan Spence, coming to you from Farnham and Britain's softball and baseball complex.
Really good defensive inning. Great job, everyone. Let's go now. Amazing play, amazing.
5, 4, 3. Avon Fletcher opens up the top of the fourth with a strike. Welcome back. Ewan Spence here on the microphone. London Monarchs 3, Scotland Werewolves 0, top of the fourth. Avon Fletcher watches that one go past in the line drive. Picked up there, Peter Rose, second base. Down to first base, Paul Gardner, 4-3. Spur ladder there. First out of the inning. Greepnow and Fenton to follow. Fletcher staying on the mound into the fourth inning. First 2 innings, 4 up, 3 down. Nothing awarded. Second inning, 3 up, 3 down. Third inning there though, 3 walks before we ground out 2 strikeouts, and that was enough to have the Monarchs go onto the board and take a lead, not just as I said in the first game of the Summer Cup here, but also take the lead in what is the final of the London tournament from earlier in the year, following a rain delay.
Right behind you, Fletch. You got it, buddy.
Blazing sun of the morning has just lifted itself up a little bit in the sky. It goes low for a ball.
You do you, Fletch. You do you.
Yourself a nice chance now. Early load.
Summer sun coming over between home plate and third. Well, the one that most affects is going to be first base currently with Gardner. Swing and a miss on that one there. One more strike for Fletcher.
Here we go, boys.
Walk given, no.
Got it now. Keep talking, boys. Keep talking.
Bill,
Go.
is it only 2 outs? The runner? No, 2 outs for the runner. But does that catch you?
Large collection of cables there just giving us a little bit of noise. Greepnow on first base now for the London Monarchs. Stepping in the plate now, Fenton drew a walk in the second inning. Check swing there, but it's going to go through the strike zone anyway. Not on one. Pick-off attempt there at first base. It's not going to be in time. Greepnow back to the bag. Pitch in, hard swing and a miss. No doubt on that one. Not in 2. Another pick-off attempt there.
Keep them honest, boys. Keep them honest.
Those of you who've been following Scotland games will know that the single and then the steal is a popular combo. Defending well against it here. Pitch goes into the dirt.
That's a catcher right there. That's a catcher.
Runner remains at first.
Here we go, boys.
Pitch comes in low, into the dirt as well, just in front of the catcher. Lai just bluffing that he'd lost where the ball was, under control the whole time, trying to drag the steal out. Monarchs waiting to visually see where the ball was before going for that, decided against that. Runner stays at first. Swing and a miss there. Strike 3. Fountain heads back to the dugout. Seventh strikeout for Fletcher. 2 away. Franklin steps in now, drew a walk previously. Now with Grieve now as the catcher, temporary runner is going to head up to first base as well. In all likelihood that's going to be Fenton, is the last in the lineup to be put out. Runner at first, pick of attempt made. Let's just check our new runner knows that we know how to get the ball over. We now, yes. No, I'm sitting here in full turn. Might not be completely neutral here. Pitch comes in. High for a ball.
Enjoy it, buddy, enjoy it.
Monarchs 3, Werewolves none. Top of the fourth here. Runner on first for the Monarchs. Steal goes on. Throw comes over from catches, off target, and just got to have Peter Owen just go off the bank to get that one there. Stops the ball going any further, but it's a successful steal.
It was called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Benton is the temporary runner, brings himself up to second base.
Do it again, Sam. Do it again. Time.
Still at 2 outs.
Thank you. Play.
Franklin looking to bring in his teammate from scoring position. Fletcher looking to add to that total of strikeouts. He's one step closer there with another strike. Low bat swing. Franklin is ready to receive. He's what he's getting. It's a check swing. Called a ball by our home plate umpire. Another pitch comes in and ball there, so 2 strikes on the board with 2 outs. Ball count rises. Fletcher's arm looking to find that 8th strikeout if possible. Ball comes in for the walk. Runners go under the corners with a successful steal there coming from Fenton. And we go back to the top of the order. Pitcher time. Batista in the plate. Fletcher on the mound. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Runner goes to him first. Steal attempt is on. Not only plenty of time to do that, but also with the runner on third. You just want to take it easy there. So successful steal. 2 in a scoring position. Fenton and Franklin. Ball comes in there as well.
Here we go, boys.
Pitch in, line drive goes out, foul. Down the right field line. Had the distance and pace. Likely bring 2 runs home. Didn't have the angle.
Trust yourself, right? Trust yourself.
A little bit ahead of the pitch there.
Charlie. Time.
Still 2 away. Batista walking a walk so far in 2 plate appearances. Another ball seen as that comes in high.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And as you had there, pressure on once more. Strike called.
Hustle off, boys, hustle off.
And the side is retired. I'm going to wait for the scoring decision on that one because it was the general walk up to first just to check. As always, let's just take the positional stuff as it is. No runs scored in that, so the Monarchs stay on 3. No hits coming out of the inning either. No errors as yet from the official score.
Come on, Art!
And 2 left on base for the London Monarchs. 8 strikeouts so far on the board for Avon Fletcher as we get ready to go into the bottom of the 4th. Scotland Werewolves still chasing the 3 runs put up in the 3rd by the London Monarchs. And Batista's going to stay on the mound into 4.
Ball's in!
Get it rolling, PG. Let's go, PG. Get it rolling.
On PG.
5, 4, 3.
Thank you, Ted.
Bottom of the 4th here at Farnham. Scotland Werewolves 3 runs down. Game time so far, it's 1 hour 20. And we'll be keeping a close eye on that clock.
Maybe 2 anyways necessary here.
If time is called on the game, it will be the score at the last complete innings.
Patience, Miggy, fucking fuck that fastball.
Will be giving us the official. So, the 3 runs to the good here. Paul Gardner swings. Swinging strike on the first pitch. Here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, Gardy!
And I think here where the Monarchs will want to keep themselves in control by holding on to the lead.
Charlie.
We'll likely get 5, but it will be a push, I think, to get 6 innings. It's possible, though, depending on the speed and tempo of the play. So we will keep an eye on that one as we go through.
Baby, come on.
Comes in.
Hey, don't let it get away with nothing here.
You do you, Gardy, you do you.
Don't give him any free shit here.
For the next ball. Gardner singled in his first at bat. heads into the backstop. Count is full though, so we're going to have some action now. Payoff comes in. Walk is issued. Paul Gardner singled his first, walked in his second. More importantly, reached first base. Del Rosario now, swinging strikeout on his card already from the second. Once more facing a situation with his teammate up at first, but this time no outs on the boards. Lets that one goes past, count goes 0-1. London Monarchs defense playing incredibly deep out on left outfield. Everybody else just playing it closer into the bases. Runner on first. Pick-off attempt made. Paul Gardner. Haven't been keeping track of them, but he's going to be hitting triple figures at this rate.
We got there eventually.
I think it's about 7 or 8. Pitch comes in, fouled off back. Closest to the camera so far, but still a good 20 feet away. Small lead from Paul Gardner, maybe 4 or 5 feet coming off the bag. Just waiting for the moment, but that wasn't the one. Cloudy sky means the sun is coming in and out. Right now it comes out as that one's hit high. It's going to be short of the field, and it's going to be picked up there from the second baseman. Heading back from the Monarchs. It is going to be a comfortable catch there from Cheshire. One away. The pop-up out to fourth. Pick-up attempt. Number 11 million on Paul Gardner. Save back at first. Everybody needs to remember that the players count before the commentator. They can stand wherever they like. Pitch comes in, swing and a miss on that one. Throws up to first just to check again. Paul Gardner. I suspect Paul's ran backwards further around the diamond to protect himself off the bags, and he's actually run forward so far. One away, runner on first. 3 runs back for the Werewolves. Nick Willoughby drew a walk previously. Runner does go this time now. Paul Gardner attempts to steal. Long throws off target up to second base. And that's thrown past second baseman and into the outfield. And Paul Gardner takes himself up in the scoring position.
This is called a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good work, Monarch. Good work, Monarch.
Count goes 1 and 2. Paul Gardner getting some action in. Pick-off attempts. It's getting closer and closer every time, but Paul Gardner there bouncing back to second base. He's got a 10-foot lead. And strikeout there on Nick Willoughby from a 1-2, going to back to the dugout on that one. Just a second strikeout for Batista so far. Letting his infield do the work. 2 away with a runner on second, 3 runs down. Don Eng in number 9 for the Werewolves. Time called once more. Would it surprise you that Paul Garner has taken a little bit of a lead off the bag? No, it would not.
One more.
2 strikes down. Runner in scoring position, but 3 runs back.
No one's there, Gordy. No one's there.
Pitch comes in, and that's fouled off to the left. Top of the order, and Luglaski ready to come in here. Not 2 comes in there. Turns into a 1-2 count from that ball.
Come on, Art!
Pitch comes in there, it's low and in the box, grazes the zone for strike 3. And from having only 1 strikeout over 3 innings, that's 2 strikeouts in the 3 there. Werewolves will come back in at the bottom of the 5th with the top of the order. Cheshire, McCarthy and Arthland is the 2, 3, 4 from the Monarchs order, and they will be up for the top of the 5th when we come back. No runs scored there from the London Werewolves. No hits to add to there. No errors charged to the Monarchs, at least unofficially. We'll wait for the official scores to come in there. And 1 more left on base. And we'll be back shortly.
Last inning, guys. Last inning. Can you grab me one more ball, please?
Hang on. If it's last inning, Scotland are behind, right? But it's not. No, yeah.
Ample time to play a whole.
So we'll just play the whole inning.
That's it. That makes sense.
Interpretation of the rule, given where the call
Where we are.
Let's go, Lossie.
No more after 1 hour 30 then.
This is the last inning.
Let's go, Lossie. Here we go, buddy.
5, 4, 3. Top of the 5th, and a signal from the umpire. In terms of time, no more innings can be started after 1 hour 30. It's about 1 hour 28. So effectively, this is going to be the last inning on the book, and it has been confirmed from umpires that this will definitely be the final inning. So, as it stands there, as we have Cheshire in the plate there for the London Monarchs. London Monarchs leading by 3. And that's the grounder, bounces up towards third base, picked up comfortably, thrown fast and long over the diamond in time, 1 away.
Let's go, Pierre. Up, please.
So you have the pitching change for Scotland Werewolves.
Got it, E. Let's go, Lossie. Here we go, buddy.
Evan Fletcher moves over to first base and received that fast throw from Peter Rowe. It moved from second over to first.
Let's go, Lossie. Here we go, buddy.
Just going to wait to get the full lineup changes for you there, but we do have Peter Rowe over to third base. Looks like Nick Wilby has come into second, and Evan Fletcher moved over to first.
What are you going to do with it, bud?
And the walk given there. McCarthy opens that up. It's one away. McCarthy opens his first time up at first base, though, with a walk, strikeout, and a ground out. Arthan stepping in now. 2 strikeouts after facing Fletcher.
Here we go, boys. Come on now. Don't stop talking, boys. Don't stop talking.
You got it, Chris.
That's popped up high over the back base. So it's going to go foul. So the steal attempt from first from McCarthy. Trots up to second. And trots back down to first as well. And full roster changes there.
Here we go, buddy.
Puts Ethan Dick it's waiting for the changes all to flush through on the official score. One away. The London Monarchs do have runner up at second. In the lead by 3 here in the final inning. Pitch comes down, Arthon chips that back into the backstop.
Turn. Balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Lossie, buddy.
Ethan brings that one in there for a swinging strike. Strike 3, 2 retired. Two outs in the final inning at the top of the 5th. Scotland Werewolves looking to get out of here and keep the run differential to 3. First baseman Nelson steps in now. That's McCarthy up on second base, just bouncing around, taking a good 15-foot lead. And the ball lost there, bouncing off Channelized catcher's chest plate. Bouncing around in the dust here. McCarthy takes the opportunity. They head over the third, 90 feet away from the fourth run. Pitch comes in on the inside.
Let's go, Lossie. We got it, buddy.
And that one goes low into the dirt, just behind the plate. Runner stays up there on third. Pitch in and low once more. Count goes 3-0. Werewolves left field playing deep. And walk given there, so we get runners at the corners. Nelson makes his first appearance at first base in the game. Sporletter comes in now. Sporletter strikeout and ground out against Ethan Fletcher. First time seeing Ethan Dick. Runner goes from first on the steal. Ball is going to stay at home plate.
Hey, live there, Ethan, live there. Let's go, Lossie. Here we go, buddy.
So runners second and third. 2 away. Ethan Dick looking to give the Werewolves the best chance possible in the bottom of the fifth. And there's the swinging strike.
One more, Ethan.
Learn from that, okay? Learn from that.
Gathers himself again. Pitch comes in, it's chopped up, it's going to be hit ground straight towards first base. Evan Fletcher there takes his time to make sure that the foot goes on the bag. And there is the third out, top of the fifth. Fifth inning is the final inning, so comes down to this. Werewolves are facing a 3-run deficit in the bottom of the last inning. They are going to get to serve that with the top of the order. Lasky, Lai, and Evan Fletcher. But they've got 3 to draw. And 4 to take the win. And remember, that win is not just for the first win of the Summer Cup. It's also the last win of the London tournament that was rained out. This is the final game here in some respects. So there is a trophy waiting for the winner here. Tournament format here. He's in the gold group here that the Werewolves are playing in. It's a round robin format with 3 in the gold rose group. So we will be having another game from the Werewolves later on today. It's a 5 p.m. start. We'll try and get that up for you on YouTube Live as well. If not, it will be pre-recorded and coming up to you shortly in the video tab.
Everyone's hitting okay?
The Monarchs are in the same group as well. It's a group of 3, so 2 games played, and that will decide who goes forward to meet the teams from the other half of the gold group side through the ranking games that will take place on Sunday. Weather set to be slightly cooler than today, but not by much. We're just looking to see Batista's going to stay on the mound for the full game, or at least go into the 5th. So tempt fate and see if he's going to get the 3 outs here, but nevertheless, be the third time that the top of the lineup for the Werewolves will have seen Batista's pitching. Well, it's threes all round. It's relatively simple. The Werewolves need 3 runs.
Hey, Luke. Hey,
The
Luke.
Monarchs need 3 outs.
Hey, need ya. Hey, Luke. Hey, Luke. Luke. Come on, bud. Yeah. Baby,
And away once more. Ball comes in.
Here you go. Come on,
And that's hit high and hard. It's going to be short of the fence. It's going into the outfield, though. It's going to be a running catch in and out of the glove.
Take that all day. Take it, boys. Let's go.
And it's a base runner. Lasky heads that up there. Fielding error, at least in this unofficial score's eyes. We'll see what comes through there. But again, situational. That is the main thing that you are looking for. Werewolves have a runner on first. It's the tying run on deck. That would be Alvin Fletcher. Sealing light. Check swing. Outfield umpire asked by a home plate. Nope, did not go. So 1-0. Runner at first. Lasky will be looking and watching for a moment to move up if he can. Count goes to 2. Watches that one go past.
Let's go, Shed.
Looks like 3-0 on the count. Still have Lasky at first. Pick off attempt made. Lasky back in time, staying on the bag. Time not called.
Come on, bro. Be better.
Wilson keeping the ball close by until time was called. Pitch comes in. And the walk's drawn. Robertson first on second, and we get the tying run up to the plate. Alvin Fletcher, single in the first inning. Walk in the third. Represents the tying run in what will be the last inning. Certainly being called that on time. I would have to dig out the rule book and see what our situation is on a draw, whether it stays as a draw in the tournament, or whether we do sneak in another inning. That's all material if the Werewolves cannot put 3 on the board. And if they put 4 on the board, then that doesn't matter. It'll be a walk-off. So lots of options and lots of baseball. Runners in first and second. Tying run at the plate. No outs yet.
Hey, Fletch, here we go.
Werewolves behind, but feeling in control. Pitch comes in, and it's a hard swing and a miss there for strike 1.
Hey, relax up there.
Fletcher going for the left field fence there, but no contact made. Everyone gathers and resets once more. Another dig down swing and a miss. Goes low, not in 2.
Stay within yourself, Fletch. Stay within yourself.
That one comes in low. bounces in the dirt in front of the home plate. 1 and 2.
Stay within yourself, buddy. Stay within yourself.
At first base, Lasky up at second. Count goes equal high, 2 and 2. Special 1 and 1 with a walk today so far. Werewolves will be looking to preserve the out. Work the run, work the base runners. Goes for the swing and a miss on that one though, so it's 1 away. Werewolves have 2 outs left. Fourth strikeout there for the Monarchs. Batista. Runners remain at first and second.
Let's go, Lawson. You do you now.
Pitcher time. Ethan Jacobs, a new pitcher for the Werewolves. Ground out and single so far. Batista would prefer what he got on the first. Head to head. Dick would prefer what he got on the second. Anyone looking out as their plane takes off from Heathrow? It's going to see the tension in the air. Monarchs 3-run cushion though will give them a little bit more confidence just to make the outs. 2 to go.
No one's there, Luke. No one's there. Short's creeping. You're good. You're good.
Pitch comes in. Left to go behind for a ball, passes the catcher, goes into the backstop. And with the distance, that puts runners up at second and third, another 90 feet. Still the tying run at the plate. Bottom of the final inning, 1 away, 3 runs being chased.
We're here.
One more pitch comes in.
Forget it.
Goes into a strike. Dugout needs Dick to shake it off if possible. Pinch runner is going to be coming in up at second base. Shinlin Yai. Could be subbed out. A little bit more speed coming, I suspect, from team manager Paul Convoy. Next pitch comes in, swing and a miss on that one for strike 3. Werewolves are down to their final out. And it's Peter Rowe, ground out and ground out so far. Here's the tying run. Taps the plate. Batista facing that one, knowing he can pitch this through. Take the lead in the table. As the other gold game has not started yet. Pitch comes in there, and it's a grounder, bounces up to second base. It is picked up, thrown over from shortstop down to first base. It's going to be in time. There's your 6-3, and that there is the game. Let's go through the bottom of the 5th there. No runs, no hits. We have a reach base on error for Lasky, and 2 left on base. Final score though comes through on that one as the London Monarchs, 3 runs coming off no hits. It's 1 error and 6 left on base. Scotland Werewolves, no runs, 3 hits, no errors charged, at least in these eyes, and 8 total left on base. I'm Ewan Spence. We'll have more from the BBF Summer Cup here over at Baseball Scotland on YouTube. If you got through this far and you like, love, share, and subscribe would be very much appreciated. We've got our postseason coming up, so there's going to be action all the way through September on the channel there. So, for the moment, from Farnham Park, the National Baseball and Softball Complex here, just north of sunny, exciting Slough, I'm Ewan Spence. I'll be back for more games later in the day. Hasty back.